if you want to get yourself qualified. So you can go and approach the large airline companies, the government, the car manufacturing, the industries, the organizations that are adopting SAFe. Today I want to talk about the Scrum Master and many of the responsibilities and the daily activities that this person does on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis. And this one web page that we're going to be looking at today is going to clearly show what that is. So I'm on the Scaled Agile Framework website and I've loaded up the SAFe Scrum Master Team Coach article, and let's take a look at what this article is saying. Now clearly, if we go down to the characteristics of this individual, let's take a look at what it says here. The first thing is that this individual should be empathetic, and by being empathetic, you're showing that you have emotional intelligence. On top of that, they should be navigating as many conflicts as they can, because the team will be showing this on the daily occurrence. Servant leadership, all about giving that agile way of working, such as how can I help you today? Being a mentor, a coach, being transparent and coaching people to be transparent, and the coach role, which is obviously the key thing that they're doing. So already you can see here, this is the kind of the overall behavior of the Scrum Master, but it just doesn't stop there. Let's look at some of the other details. If we scroll down, we can see something which is called the responsibilities wheel of the Scrum Master, and I like this a lot. Let's annotate this and discover this a little bit more. The first thing is that this individual is always involved in improving the entire project's and program's performance. It's not just the Scrum team. This person is also looking at the larger program itself, and that makes absolute sense, because not only is that good for your career going forward, that you're not stuck in one team, you can grow out from that team. Facilitating PI planning events, which, as you know, when it comes to large stakeholder meetings, how should you operate? What should you do in them? How do you facilitate them? This tells you exactly what you want to do. And believe it or not, PSM and CSM doesn't give you any guidance along this area. Only the SSM course gives you clear guidance. And supporting the iteration execution, there is a wonderful set of guidance in this, which is contained in the SAFe Scrum Master course, which you really need to take a look at, which is exclusive in there. And improving flow, well, very important, because if you're not improving the flow, what are you doing as a Scrum Master? Then it really does make sense. Whenever we talk about removing risks, issues and impediments, this is the area that we're talking about. And building high performing teams, of course. If your team is not becoming a high performing team, what is your Scrum Master doing in the first place? This makes perfect sense to me. Now, on top of that, we've got immediate guidance when it comes to facilitating these large scale workshops in terms of what the Scrum Master should actually be doing. You can see here, should be facilitating with product management, should be coordinating with the main Scrum Master, the art release train engineer, and should be working across a collaboration with the other teams to make things work, to make things happen. So you can already see here many of the things that the Scrum Master is doing. Creating draft plans. Tell me, where does in the CSM, PSM course show you that? It doesn't. Coordinating with other Scrum teams. You have clear events and a clear structure in the SSM course on how to do this. Creating team PI objectives. Where does it state this in the PSM and the CSM course? It doesn't. It just focuses on vanilla Scrum, which, as you know, is not enough in today's busy organizations. Review final plans of business value. Okay, good. And on top of that, it goes through each and every planning event, team sync event, review event, retro event, which is all covered. This is a Scrum event. Scrum. All of it is perfectly covered. Nothing is missing in this SSM course. It is all covered in here. So not only do you have good guidance, you also have the how-to in this as well. So if you want to learn more about that, you take the SSM course. But we just doesn't stop there. Think about the entire heartbeat of the organization is clearly contained in here. How do you facilitate flow within your team? How do you clearly structure the Kanban to facilitate flow. This makes perfect sense because if you are a Scrum Master and you're trying to make your team into a high-performing team, you need to make sure you can structure flow across this Kanban board. And it shows you exactly how to do it within the SSM course. And on top of that, have you ever wondered how businesses nowadays are so much focused on KPIs, OKRs, clear measurements? Well, believe it or not, within the course, it tells you exactly how to measure and optimize it, exactly what to do here, and how you can build quality in. Again, I pose the question, where in the CSM, the PSM course does it show? Massive gaps. My job here on this channel is just to show you where the value is right now in the marketplace and to highlight the gaps. This is already showing hundreds of gaps that are in those other courses which you really probably don't want to take. You want to take a course which gives you everything, that gives you the entire skill set that you need to get the job going. Building high-performing teams, look at all this. That is a lot of information. That is a lot of information that we actually need to further decompose. Fostering team attributes and supporting the team. Encouraging high-performing team dynamics. Become a more effective Scrum Master. Serve as a lean agile leader. Foster collaboration. Coach with powerful questions. All important things if you ask me. On top of that, it doesn't just stop there. Don't you think there'll be team conflicts? Don't you think that the team's going to have issues? So they also teaches you how you're going to go about resolving conflicts. And it actually shows you there are sections in the course which will actually show you how you can clearly do that within a clearly built structure. Again, where in the other courses does it show you how to do this? It doesn't. It's not just the local team performance, it's also other teams. How do you support other teams? And this is improving the entire Agile release train. Where in the PSM and the CSM course does it show Agile release trains? It doesn't. How do you facilitate that? Building trust, coaching, inspecting and that. So many things. And there's so many things that we should look at it. This is important because as a Scrum Master, you will be coordinating with other teams. If you're not coordinating with other teams, you're building in a silo. That breaks the Agile principles and values straight there. Building trust with stakeholders, because this Scrum Master on this SSM course is a Scrum Master that can go and talk to anyone. Scrum Master has an active role to play. This is wonderful message. Coaching people in terms of which sprints to coach within specifically and how to take a dedicated overlook of the Agile release train. Helping the team in inspecting and adapting, continuous improvement, excellence as organizations call it, and facilitate problem-solving workshops, a key attribute. If you don't know how to do a problem-solving workshop, what are you exactly doing as a Scrum Master? So, many things that we've spoken about in here, many things, but I just want to clear one thing up right now. As I stated at the beginning, what are the daily roles and tasks of a Scrum Master? I've just gone through this entire article. Not only have you seen everything on one page, this is free information. You can go online, you can check this out. You don't have to pay for this. You can go up and read up this article yourself. It's free. It's on the SAFe website. They're giving this information away for free, believe it or not. But the question comes back to, if you want to get yourself qualified, so you can go and approach the large airline companies, the government, approach the car manufacturing, the industries, the organizations that are adopting SAFe. If you want to approach them, you got to get yourself qualified. And you want to get yourself qualified with SAFe Scrum Master certification that will help you get the skills, capabilities, tools, techniques, methodologies, frameworks, approaches, and how to get this implemented and running within the organization. And you will be a key player because you have that skill set. Another thing that I want to point out, if you watch my previous videos, I've spoken about organizations that are adopting SAFe. At least 53 to 60 to 70% of organizations have adopted SAFe now. They are using SAFe already. You, as a potential Scrum Master that's looking to get certified, is asking yourself, should I take a CSM or a PSM or an SSM? Where's the industry heading right now? Oh, it's heading in SAFe because 60 to 70% of the organizations have adopted SAFe already. So does it make more sense for me to go for a cheap CSM, PSM course, which doesn't even cover half the 3/4 of the stuff? Or does it make sense for me to go for something that organizations are already adopting, SSM, SAFe, and all those topics are covered, which are clearly showed there, and the training covers this? Which one should you take? Clearly, I think the answer is SSM. Organizations are adopting the framework. They want individuals that have the understanding of the framework and can slot right in. Which one makes you more desirable? Which one makes you more attractive? Which one gives you a head start to the recruiter and getting one foot step into the organization and winning on the recruitment side? SSM. Hands down, clearly it's SSM. So hopefully I've given you a good overview of what the daily tasks and roles are for Scrum Master. Hopefully I've also given you which Scrum Master certification is best value for money and which one you want to take going forward. And my opinion for best Scrum Master certification or Scrum Master training is clearly the SAFe Scrum Master one. And if you'd like to take the SAFe Scrum Master course, feel free to reach out to me through my social media or through my WhatsApp, and I can get you booked on my next SAFe Scrum Master training course. And on top of that, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, leave a comment down below, and also check out my free Scrum Master Training Academy where you can get some exclusive bonus Scrum Master training videos for completely free. Check out my social media links, which are also showing up on the screen. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching.